Now, I bet you all didn't expect the video to start here. Hi, I'm very excited because today we're going to be getting my horse Emporio ready. It's the first time I'm going to properly do him up, as I will be doing at a competition. Now, Emporio has a really long mane. He has a mane down to it, well, past his shoulders. So I'm going to try today to do competition rosettes on his mane. We're going to kind of see how that comes. I'm also going to be showing you guys, that's why we're here. We're standing in front of my garage, which is where we store, I'll show you in a second, but we have a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff in there, and some of that stuff will be used finally for a competition. I'm very excited. But yeah, today's video is sponsored by 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘. We'll hear more about them later on. But come into the garage with me. Let's see what I've got planned for you guys. Now, this is what I mean when I tell you we have a lot of stuff. These are all just saddle cloths, boxes of saddle cloths, and they're all full sets with bandages and ear bonnets, and then some of these are all of our boots. But let me set you down. So, oh, we even have like rugs hanging. Okay, so what's going to be happening is I want to bring the bare minimum possible to the competition, because at first I was like, okay, do I bring my competition trunk? Because I was like, finally I can use it. There it is. And I think that bad boy is not coming because it's too big. And I really want to try and bring the bare minimum that I need for the show. I have my whole outfit ready. I'm wearing my Dolores white breeches. I'm gonna be wearing, I have just like a, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Oh no, what am I saying? No, I know. So I'm borrowing my trainer's jacket. Now I remembered I was borrowing my trainer's jacket, but I'm also borrowing his shirt and kind of tie situation. I'm borrowing it all from him, which is amazing. I've worn it once before when I shot a movie. I wore it once before when I shot White Star, and it fit like a glove. It was perfect. It's tails, so because we're competing in the Prix St. George, we get to wear tails, which is going to be really fun. Now let me show you the outfit I'm going to have on him. So I'm going to put on him the My Dolores competition cloth. Here it is. It's very sleek, black trim all the way around, just clean and white. I honestly had to hide this in my competition trunk away from 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 because I was so scared I was gonna just roll up and he was gonna be riding in it. So I've kept it like pristine, which I'm very excited about. Through my sponsor 𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒚, I did order a full white set of 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒆𝒚 bell boots, and these are I cannot, I don't even want to get into this word. 𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒚? Is that how you pronounce it? 𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒚? That sounds very close to something else, but yeah, so he's gonna be in all white, warming up. Just imagine, full grey dappled horse in all white, me with my tailcoat, nervous as hell, but it's gonna be fun. My competition boots have arrived. Let me show you, because they look amazing, and I'm so excited to be able to wear them. No, they're not these ones, hold on. Look at these, look at the top. Obviously fake crocodile from Kingsley, custom made. Are we seeing this? Imagine this lower leg in the Prix St. George. I'm going to start wearing them in the next couple, well, in the next week, because there's not that long left till the competition. But I have to admit that, so we went with this kind of leather here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like kind of material. There it is. So this is called Paxton leather, and Paxton leather is very soft. So it's actually super easy to break in. I didn't even break in my old boots with the Paxton leather at all. You all want to see it on, so I'll put it on so you can see it. Give me a second. Are we seeing that? Imagine white breeches. Yes. That looks, oh yeah, the other leg, I just have my shoe. But do you guys see? A waist can be cinched, but apparently so can a leg. But let's go to the stables now, enough faffing around. Let's go to the stables, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of this competition makeover that we're gonna do on him today, and also in a week's time. Let's go. Quick little break to talk about June's Journey. Now, you guys know that this competition is coming up. I am nervous, and to calm my nerves, I love to play games like June's Journey. I find that it takes my mind away from the daily stresses. It kind of cools me out and chills me out at night, and it's something I do kind of while I'm watching TV or just before bed to kind of unwind. June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game with captivating detective story taking you back to the glamour of the 1920s with a diverse cast of characters. Each new scene takes you further through the thrilling murder mystery story that sets the main protagonist June Parker in a quest to solve the murder of her sister and uncover her family's many secrets. If you're looking for a hidden object mystery game, then June's Journey is exactly what you're after. The game is free to download on all your devices, so if you're interested, do click the link below. Thank you guys for always supporting me. Thank you so much, June's Journey, for sponsoring this video. And now back to Emporio. Let's not do that. Come on. This is what we've got going on. As you guys can see, there is a lot of mane. Now, I arrived today. The first thing I did was wash it because I have done this twice before, I think. Twice or 3 times. And the first time I did it with the clean mane, came out so much better than the time after that I did it with a dirty mane. Now, there's this like thing that people always say that like the dirtier the mane, the better it holds. But even when I do like a Stallion plait or something, I always find that when it's cleaner, I can actually get a tighter grip and have it closer to the root. But as you guys can see, look how much there is to actually fold up. So all of this hair is gonna be into little rosettes. So I hope this is gonna work out for the video because in the past I've done it and it's looked amazing. We just need it to happen again today. So my tools are gonna be a brush, just to brush it all out, get it all detangled. The thing I'm gonna have to use throughout it is I'm very pedantic, so I like to do even sections. So I'm gonna need this comb to kind of section out and pull back the other hair. But yeah, these are the 3 things we'll need to do the whole horse ready for a competition. Isn't that crazy? I feel like everybody should just grow their mane out. So yeah, I think we're gonna get straight into it. The concept is pretty simple. I'm gonna kind of guide you guys through. I'm gonna set up another camera up here so you guys can look down at what I'm doing. But I'm gonna kind of guide you through how I like to do it. We're gonna do the whole mane and see what it comes out like. If I wanna know in the comments what you guys think though, because either I'm gonna do the rosettes like I'm gonna do today, or there is a possibility to do a double Stallion plait. So the usual kind of like plait that pulls all the hair up. I can split the hair in half and do it on both sides because that always looks neater than just one. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys like, but before you do, stay around to see what this looks like at the end because I think it's gonna come out really nice, I hope. And I'm also gonna give a bit of a trim to this bridle path when we're finished because that's not gonna be looking good. Okay, so we're gonna start. I've got my elastic here, won't need that until the end. But what I also found most successful is if I make the sections not too big. So just kind of little sections, bit by bit, kind of getting through it. So let me kind of show you guys what I mean. And I always like to create a bit of an illusion to help me make the neck look bigger or more shaped where I want to. He's got a really developed deep part of the neck, but up towards the pole it gets less developed. So I always make my plaits smaller at both extremities, but then bigger towards the middle. That way it makes the neck look even bigger, and that you can never have too much neck. So yeah, let me just clip that a little bit better. Now, I should mention the mane is still pretty damp, and that helps, or you can use some sort of spray if you want to. Just gonna start by braiding normally. We're not gonna do the top too tight. But as soon as we're away from the top, we're gonna start plaiting quite tightly down, like this. Just plaiting down until we have a nice plait. We don't have to go all the way down, but we do need to go down enough that we have enough space. Now, you can do all of this with only one elastic, but for the sake of going through this slow. I'm gonna do the first one by tying the end off, just so I can go slow for you guys to show you all a little bit better how to do it. So once we're at this stage and we have our one plait, what I'm gonna already do just to make my life easier is make the next section, just so I can, and you can see that I've already made the next section a little bit bigger than the first one. That's in order to create that illusion that we're after. So let's clip that back. Now what we're gonna do simply is we're gonna feed this whole plait through the middle of this plait here, and we're gonna make a little bit, this is why you don't wanna go too tight here, is we're gonna need to make a little bit of a hole here, like this. It would be much easier if we had like tweezers or something, because I don't have very small fingers. But I'm gonna grab the end of this plait or push it through. Now he has really long hair, so it's always a little bit tricky to make sure you get all the hair, but out the other side, like this. That way we get this Z effect. Now that essentially is what it's gonna look like, just pulling out a few hairs there. So that essentially is what it's gonna look like. But how we keep going from this step is the important bit. Now, this is why I tied the ends off, so we could go slow. We've got our next section. What we're gonna do is make our 3 parts. Now, I wouldn't worry about making the middle part too thick, because this one is now gonna come over and become part of the middle. So if you make it too thick, you're gonna end up having a really thick piece. So once you've brought that over, like so, we're just gonna start braiding that in. Now remember, we don't want to go too tight again over there for the top, but then once we get past that, we want to make the plait really tight. That looks better. To this side again, and we're going to be plaiting it into everything. Right, I feel like I made my horse about 17.3 hands high, or 175 centimeters. But now that we're nearing the end, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring again that hair over, but we're gonna incorporate it all into the one plait, because there's nothing else to go through anymore. So we're just gonna plait it down and then roll it up. So that's why I suggest to make the last one very small, because then you have the least amount of hair to roll up. Right, so that end one ended up being actually a bit of a monstrosity, and I think it was a good realization, because what I'm gonna have to do is sew the last one in. From afar, we're definitely getting the right idea. I mean, we have the shape of the neck is getting bigger there. You can see that here we have more muscle, so it's complementing that really nicely. Only this has to be sorted out, but I'm gonna sew that in for the competition. Bit of an effect going on here. It actually looks kind of cool, I think. But what's left to do obviously is the forelock, because that's gonna have to be done up. So I guess we'll do that next, but I think that looks super good. Now the forelock is something that I've done quite a lot with Emporio. And for the competition, we're just gonna do a French plait, so don't bite me. But I never like it when the forelocks are very thin. I always like it when it starts already quite chunky, so that I'm just sectioning off 3 pieces now. But I like it to almost like add height to the head here. I don't know why, but I always think that looks really good. So we have 3 pieces. We're just gonna plait as normal over each other. And then as we start to go down, we're gonna start pulling in, without getting our other bits, we're gonna start pulling in pieces from the side, like so. And then from this side, like so. And then we're gonna grab our tail. I don't know if it's because I'm a guy, but I can't hold everything at once, so I've got to like always let go of something. I'm definitely newer to this whole plaiting game than most of you guys out there because I don't have any hair of my own to practice on. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get one more up here to finish off our forelock. Forelock done. It's sticking out a bit, but I'm gonna have to sew that as well to do that properly. It's like late summer flies, so he's just getting really annoyed, but I think it looks good, guys. What do you think? I think he's gonna look super smart. Yoo-hoo! I'm still deciding whether I want to do a bonnet or not for the freestyle. I'm tired. I don't want to do a bonnet for the 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, but for the freestyle, I think it could be nice to just do a black bonnet. Doesn't he look smart though? Oh my god, I'm very excited from seeing this. Hope you guys liked today's video. I'm so excited to be heading to my very first competition. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you like this hairstyle, if I should do just a normal stallion plait. I think Emporio likes this one. I like this one. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode showing you the final part of my 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 test. Final training, very exciting, and I have my freestyle done. I'm excited. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.